Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. So today we are going to do a video on stripping out one of these copper motors. Is it beneficial to strip these out and pull the copper out, or is it better just to sell as is? If you guys are interested in this video, do me a favor, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. It really help us out. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers, and yeah, so if you guys want to see us do the math behind this and strip this out, stay tuned. We'll be right back. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So here we go. We're going to turn the scale on. We're going to weigh the motor as is to see what it weighs and what it'll pay as is. So about 17 pounds. Right now I'm getting about 50 cents a pound. So we're looking at about $8.50. So $8.50 as is, taking this into the scrapyard. So let's see if we can make more than that. So to start off with, we'll need a few tools, but most importantly, some safety gear. We need our gloves and our safety glasses. All right. And we will need a drill with a small, this is a quarter inch bit. So I just put the one finger on the bolt and the bolt will fall off. There's 4 on here. There we go. So now that that's off, we are going to grab our hammer, which I didn't have with me, but that's okay. All right, so we got our hammer here. I'm just gonna hit this, and that pops right out. Just like that. Now we got tin shred. All these screws will be tin shred, and there's a little steel ring in there that goes for tin shred as well. That is clean cast aluminum. Okay, pop that one out, and that'll go as clean cast aluminum as well. So now we take our grinder and we just want to cut right here. And our motor slides out. Tin there. Now here's our motor. Let's see if it's copper. And it is copper. So now what we want to do, I'm going to grab my Allen key here. So we have our Allen key right here. I'm going to take off this blade. Now you could use this blade if you wanted to. It's perfectly fine to. But I find the steel diamond blade is a lot better. Obviously a newer one would work 10 times better, but I've already been using this one, so I figure we might as well continue using it. Make sure that's in there tight. There we go. All right. So what we want to do right now is just cut the crown off the top part here. So Nuts in real time, right? So now we got the string. That's all I do, and then it loosens this up a bit. I'm going to use this for copper. So I want to try to get some tape off of this stuff the best we can. There's our nice. Now this will be number 2 copper because of the lacquer that's on it and it being so thin. The string doesn't really matter. We got some insulated wire here, which is fine. All right. Try and get as much of this tape off there as you can. The cleaner the product, the better the yard's gonna accept it. So this is all insulated wire, which will just go as your number 2 insulated. Isn't really gonna weigh a lot. Okay, now for this part, I'm gonna turn you guys around here. As we are done with these tools, we're gonna go over to the vise. Okay, and I'm going to grab another tool here in just a minute. So we want to put this in our vise like so. Really make sure that's in there good. That way it doesn't go nowhere. And then I have this DeWalt hammer drill with a chisel that I cut a V into it. And you'll see why I cut a V into it here in just a second. Grab my battery. So I put the V in there so that way I can go in between the windings, right? Some nice copper there. Some nice copper here. You can turn this. Big chunk of copper there. Get rid of the plastic. Just turn it around. all good copper here, guys. Number 2. All right, so that's for that. Take our glasses off now. There's still a little bit of copper in this. Try and pry it out here if we can. Sometimes they get stuck a little. There we go. There we go. It's just the plastic that's on them. Sometimes they get a little stuck. That's okay. Nothing we can't pry out with just our power. All right. So that just goes as short steel or tin, depending on your yard. And grab all this little bit of copper here. There we go. And we'll come back to this here quick. Now, as you guys see, we have some plastic on these. We need to get that plastic off because that's a no-go. All right, I think we are good. Take a little bit of this tape off. You don't have to get all the tape. They're not overly that picky unless your yard is. But my yard doesn't really matter. I try to clean it up as best as I can though for them. Give them the best product I can. As my yard, you know, they do give me pretty good prices on my copper, so because they do that, I try to give them the best product I can give them. Okay, we look pretty good here. Let's go back over to the table now. All right, so let's give her a quick sweep out. Now this is all copper dust. You can add that into your copper as well if you want to. It's really up to you. All right, let's grab my scale out here. So let's weigh our tin. Our tin is about, we're gonna say 10 cents a pound right now, give or take. So I think it's more like 15, but what have you. So 6.6, I mean, that's like at 15 cents a pound, that's like 90 cents. So about $1 worth of tin. Okay, so now we need $7 still. Right? Our number 2 insulated wire doesn't really weigh anything, so we can just get rid of that. Okay, our clean cast aluminum, okay, is 96 cents a pound. So we got half a pound there. So there's, you know, what, about 50 cents, right? 0.6. So 50 cents there. So now we're at $1.50. All right. So now we're gonna weigh up the copper. It's a moment of truth. Did we make back our money? So 1.98 pounds. So about 2 pounds. Number 2 copper right now is like $5 a pound. So about 2 pounds is $10, right? 10 plus this tin, 11 plus the aluminum, $11.50, right? So altogether we made $3 profit for what, 15 minutes? So, you know, that's not bad, right? I mean, you 4 of those an hour, you're making profit wise 12 bucks an hour. It's not the best, but I mean, you're already making money anyway, so why not, right? And over time, you'll get quicker. Like obviously me taking a video, you know, that definitely takes time to do that as well, right? So don't forget that, guys. But yeah, that copper just got tossed down in my number 2 copper bucket. So tin in there or short steel, what have you. And then here's my cast aluminum. We'll take that over to where my cast aluminum goes. This box over here. And as you can see, over time, you end up with a full box. So, yeah. Let me know down in the comments if you guys scrap out your motors and pull the copper out of them. Because I got a lot to do of motors. Is it worth me pulling out all of this copper out of these motors? Let me know down in the comments if you guys would spend the time to pull out all this copper. All right, guys. Until next time, this is Big Scrap Nation saying farewell. But like I said, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. But most importantly, wash your damn hands. Take care, y'all.